Excuse me, is this spot free? I was just looking for a good place to stand and watch the game.
Hello. Yes, please, go ahead. There is plenty of room here. This is a great spot. You can see the entire field from this angle.
Thank you. It is a very exciting game so far. The kids are all playing with so much energy. My name is Mark, by the way.
It is very nice to meet you, Mark. I am Lisa. It is certainly an energetic game. I get tired just watching them run back and forth.
I know what you mean. My son is on the team, the Bluebirds. He's number 7, the one with the bright orange shoes.
Number 7. I see him. He is very fast. My daughter is on the team too. She is number 10, the one with the long blonde ponytail. Her name is Emily.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Lisa. And it is nice to put a face to the name of Emily's mom. My son, Ben, has talked about how nice his new teammate Emily is.
That is so sweet of him to say. Emily has really been enjoying being on this team. All the kids seem very friendly.
It is a great group of kids, and they are playing very well together today. Look at them passing the ball. They are really working as a team.
They are. The score is 2-1 for us right now, I think. It is a very close game. It could go either way.
It is much more exciting when the game is close. It keeps you on the edge of your seat. Oh, that was a great shot. Their goalkeeper made an excellent save.
That was amazing. These kids are only 8 years old, but some of them are already very skilled. It is so much fun to watch them learn and improve.
It really is. The most important thing is that they all look like they are having the time of their lives. That is what it is all about at this age.
I could not agree more. Is this Ben's first year playing soccer?
No, this is his 3rd year. He started when he was 6. He absolutely loves it. It is his favorite thing to do. He practices in the backyard almost every single day.
You can tell he has played before. He looks very confident with the ball. This is actually Emily's first year playing on a team.
Really? I would not have guessed that. She is playing so well. She looks very natural out there.
Thank you. She was very nervous before her first practice. She was worried that she would not be good enough, but she has fallen in love with the sport. She is already asking me if she can sign up again for next season.
That is wonderful to hear. Oh, look! Ben just made a great tackle. He stole the ball. Go, Ben!
And look, he is passing it to Emily. What a great pass! Go, Emily! Run! This is so exciting.
They make a very good team. The coach does such a fantastic job with them.
She really does. I am so impressed with her. Her name is Coach Amanda, right?
Yes, Coach Amanda. She has been coaching this team for a few years now. We were very lucky to get her. She is the best coach in the league, in my opinion.
What do you like so much about her coaching style?
I love how positive and encouraging she is with all the kids. She never yells or gets angry if they make a mistake. She always focuses on what they did well, and then she gives them gentle, constructive advice on how to improve.
I have noticed that too. She makes sure that every single child gets a chance to play in the game, regardless of their skill level. It is very fair.
It is. She really understands that for children, the main goal of sports should be to have fun, to learn new skills, and to build confidence.
That philosophy is the main reason we signed Emily up for this team. We wanted her to have a positive first experience with sports.
It is so important. A good coach can make a child fall in love with a sport for life, but a bad, overly competitive coach can make them want to quit forever.
That is so true. We are not trying to raise a professional soccer star. We just want her to be active and healthy and to learn some important life skills.
We feel the exact same way about Ben. For me, the most important lesson from team sports is learning how to work together with other people to achieve a common goal. That is a skill you will use your entire life.
I completely agree. And it also teaches them about sportsmanship. It teaches them how to win with grace, and more importantly, how to lose with grace. It teaches them to respect their opponents and the referees.
Yes, learning how to handle disappointment is a very valuable lesson. In life, you do not always win.
These are all such important lessons, and they are learning them while having fun and running around in the fresh air. It is a perfect combination.
It is. Oh, what is happening over there? Why did all the kids on the field stop playing?
It looks like they are all looking at something on the side of the field. What is it? Oh, I see it now. It is a golden retriever.
You are right. A big, beautiful dog has gotten loose and is running along the sideline. And now it is running onto the field. This is hilarious.
The referee is trying to catch it, but the dog thinks it is a game. All the kids have forgotten about the soccer ball. They are all just laughing and watching the dog.
This is the perfect example of the beautiful chaos of children's soccer. You never know what is going to happen. It is so much more entertaining than a professional game.
It really is. Okay, it looks like the owner has come and is now putting the leash back on the dog. The great dog invasion of the soccer game is over.
That was a funny interruption. And look, it seems like it is happening right at halftime. The referee is blowing the whistle.
Perfect timing. The kids all look like they need a break and some water.
Yes, they are all running over to the bench now. It is time for the most important part of any children's sporting event.
What is that? The coach's halftime speech?
No, something even more important. It is time for the orange slices. Look, one of the other parents is handing them out now.
The halftime orange slices. Of course. It is a timeless tradition. I do not know why, but oranges just taste so much better when you are in the middle of a soccer game.
They really do. It is the perfect snack. It gives them a little bit of sugar for energy, and it is full of water to help them rehydrate. It is a much healthier choice than a sugary sports drink.
It is. I am so glad that our kids are involved in activities like this. It keeps them healthy and active.
I agree, but I have to admit, being a soccer parent is a big commitment. It is a lot of work for us too.
You can say that again. It is not just this one game on a Saturday. It is a big part of our weekly schedule.
It is. We have practice twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that is 2 evenings where I have to rush home from work, get Ben changed, and drive him to the field.
And the games are always early on Saturday mornings. This game was at 9 o'clock. That means we had to wake up at 7 on a weekend to get here on time.
I know. And do not forget the laundry. The amount of muddy socks and grass-stained jerseys that I have to wash every week is unbelievable.
But when you see the huge smile on their face when they are playing, it makes it all worth it, does it not?
It absolutely does. I would not trade it for anything. It is a privilege to be able to watch them play and support them.
I feel the same way. Our main job as parents on the sideline is just to be positive and supportive.
Yes, we just need to cheer for their effort and for the whole team. It is not good to just shout your own child's name.
I agree. You are part of a team, so you should cheer for the team. Oh dear, do you hear that other parent over there? The man who is shouting very loudly?
I do. He seems very intense. He is shouting instructions at his son. Pass the ball! Why did you not pass the ball? You have to run faster.
That is so uncomfortable to listen to. It is so much pressure on the poor child. The kids have a coach to give them instructions. The parents should just be for encouragement.
Exactly. And it is also important to respect the referee's decisions. The referee is usually just a volunteer, a teenager who is trying their best. Yelling at them is just not acceptable.
It seems like we have the same philosophy about being a good sports parent. Be positive, be supportive, and let the kids have fun.
That is the golden rule. Oh, it looks like the game is almost over. The referee is looking at his watch.
And the score is still 2-1. If our team can just hold on for one more minute, they are going to win.
Come on, Bluebirds, defend! And there it is, the final whistle. They won!
Hooray! What a great game. I am so proud of all of them. They played their hearts out.
They really did. Look at them all shaking hands with the other team. That is what sportsmanship is all about.
Now it is our turn to go down there and tell our own kids how proud we are of them. It was so nice meeting you today, Mark. It is always good to have a friendly face on the sidelines.
It was a pleasure to meet you too, Lisa. I am sure I will see you at the next practice on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your weekend.